Right, hello guys, welcome back to the Bolham family channel. This looks about as good as so different setting. This is my dressing table behind me here. I have got two mirrors. This is because I'm going to be doing some makeup. Hi again, sorry about that. This is about as good as we can get the lighting in here because the sun seems to be going behind the clouds and coming back a lot. So we're just going to work with what we've got. So this is an interesting tag because I suppose in effect this is the tag that's kind of forced me into doing Get Ready With Me for the first time, and it will be the reason why I do plenty more. The reason why I've been unsure about this one is for the same reason that I was anxious about the way I looked when I was this age, and that is because of the acne. It's never gone. I've always had issues with it and I've always been unsure. And until recently with watching YouTube, I wasn't very confident in myself with my appearance because of it. So for anybody that may watch this in the future that thinks this video is a fun idea, but you're concerned about blemishes, don't worry about it because there's so many of us with the same problem. You're not alone, which is what I thought. You know, I was so scared of people judging, but actually there's so many people with exactly the same issue. So yeah, just try not to worry about what other people think. So the lovely Joanne tagged me to do this school makeup video. It seems to be something that's circulating around YouTube, and I have seen one or two, but I wouldn't be able to name those videos. If I'm being completely honest, I watch a hell of a lot of YouTubers and I watch YouTube all the time. I don't watch TV, that is it. I mean, at the minute, as you can see behind me, I've got music on the TV in the background, but it's purely like background noise. Yeah, so this is quite an important video to me because this is what kickstarts me doing Get Ready With Me, because if you didn't already know, we're a fairly new YouTube channel. We're a family of 7. We do challenges, cooking and unboxings, and now Get Ready With Me, so, or tag videos. So I thought, because I didn't actually wear a great deal of makeup when I was younger, I'd explain it a little bit and hook out some pictures to show you. So I've got some pictures down here. Right, so when I was at school, one thing I can tell you was I didn't have a clue about makeup. I didn't actually really get into makeup until last year. So I've learnt a lot in that year as well. But I didn't really venture into makeup till last year. So at school, I mean, I've hooked these pictures out and they're pretty cringe. So when I was at school, I used to like wearing cheaper earrings. There used to be a lot of jewellery stands at market stalls, so I don't know, like back in the day, if you'd have gone to market stalls and bought jewellery. But the one trick there was when I was at school was you would paint clear nail varnish onto earrings like this. These were from market stall, but I've tried to hook out a pair of earrings that's similar to the sort of thing I would have worn when I was at school. The trick at school used to be, if you painted your cheap earrings with clear nail varnish, then they wouldn't, the colour wouldn't come away from the, you know, the paintwork wouldn't chip away so quickly. So that, I don't know if you'd have remembered that, but that's something we did. So the first picture I found was this one of me at school. Now this was me at secondary school, and yep, I had blonde hair. So all my life I have changed my hair look a lot. I've been lots of different colours and different lengths and styles, but this was when, I think this was in my last year, this one, with a horrible blonde grown out hair. So yeah, that's not a very great picture. One thing I did used to do with my hair is I used to have these little clips that used to get off the market as well. I used to have those too. I don't know if you noticed, but my hair before I had children was very fine, and I used to get a couple of clips that used to get on the market stall and clip it up like that there. So there's a picture. It's a very, very blurry one. on me when my hair was a bit longer. So I must have had my hair cut like after this one was taken. So that must have been the before and the after, I'd imagine. But that was the hair clips. Awful. So this was a picture of me. This was a picture of me with my best school friend here. That was my best friend at school. And then that's me. She went to the same junior school as me, actually. But that's my mum in the middle. But yeah, that's me in the pub all them years ago. Interesting to see if you guys think I've changed much. This I wasn't very photogenic. I hated having my picture taken when I was younger. So this is a really dreadful looking picture of me with those clips in my hair. And I don't know if you can see, but I had a nose ring in there. Now, if you've watched me recently, you'll have seen that I had a nose ring in my nose. I actually bought some new ones that turned up this week that was smaller, and it was so comfortable and I got so used to it so quickly that when I blew my nose, I forgot myself and held my nose a little bit too tight and it bled. And the following day my nose was so sore. I've now taken it out, but I had my nose pierced at the age of 15 in a hair salon with a nail gun. No, not a nail gun, an ear, you know, the ear piercing gun. I had that to have my nose pierced as well. When I was at school, I actually pierced the second hole. I've got 2 other holes, but if I was to put things in it, it'd probably make you all laugh, because the second hole, my ears, one's higher up than the other, and that is because I didn't go and have it done professionally. I did it myself. I was too impatient to wait and go and have it done. There's a picture of me. Now, there was stages where I wouldn't even dress feminine. I liked like trainers and shirts and jeans and stuff like that. So there's a picture of me holding a baby. I'm not sure if that's a cousin or my younger sister. There's a picture of me holding a baby. Yeah. Only a few more to go and then I shall crack on with this. This was when I was at college. So after I'd left school, I'd had a perm. And that's me wearing Umbro trainers and a Nike jumper cuddling my younger sister. And then the last 2 pictures are of my 18th birthday. And this is where I'd changed and, you know, I'd gotten into girly things more and changed the way I was dressing. This is me, my 18th birthday in the pub. And I love that picture. And as you can see, my mum decided to pull together lots of pictures of me to put up on the board in the pub. And that's the other one. So there you go. Looking at these pictures, you can see like roughly how I looked back then. Skin looks much nicer than than it does now as well. So much prettier. So guys, this is the bit where you giggle, because there is a very limited amount of products that's going onto this face of mine. And the first thing is foundation. So backstory, I didn't understand foundation like most people. I presumed that it was a case of using one or the other, so you would use powder or liquid foundation. And this Wally liked powder foundation. Now, I don't know if it was collection, I can't remember what brand of make it was, brand of makeup it was, but there was like cheaper brands when we were younger, not Revolution, but something along them lines, and it would have been something like that I would have had, and I always had translucent. So I've just recently purchased this cheap Revolution pressed powder in translucent, and I thought I'd show you what I did. So I used to use the sponge that came with it. Now this really pains me because I really do not like them, and I know how useless they are now. So I'm going to apply this with my sponge, just for your amusement, guys. Right, okay. I might even look in this mirror here for a minute. Let's see if I can. I'm still gonna be chatting to you guys, but this looked awful. I don't really feel like it's making any difference to my skin actually. Oh, this is horrid. This sponge thing is rather stiff and it's almost like a rubbery consistency. Right. Who enjoyed watching me do that? Yeah, translucent, yeah. Maybe I've got the colour wrong. You're right, I didn't give that a thought. No, it wasn't translucent. I'm thinking of porcelain. I'm getting myself in a bit of a muddle. Anyway, yeah, so the colour I used to use, this isn't as interesting as I thought it was going to be. The colour I used to use used to make my face look orange. No, it won't, Jean, because it is translucent, as Nikki's just pointed out. That's me having a funny 5 minutes. I wonder if I've got another one that would make me look a bit... What shade is this one? Lighter than light. This one, we'll give this one a try. And I'll use that... No, I won't use that sponge. Let's use a clean brush. What brush shall I use? I'm going to use this brush. Oh, don't, Nikki. I'm not with it today. I really am not. So, we've got some Photo Balm in... Probably translucent. No, it's not translucent. This one. We want to be looking orange, right? I used to look like a tango doll. And I could never figure out why. Could never ever figure out why. But, you know, let's just put this on. No. This has got a light... It's a very good skin match. So anyway, it doesn't feel very comfortable, I can promise you that. It's horrid. And I never ever blended it down my neck. So I used to have a really orange face. Oh, it has made a difference. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there is a difference. Look. I used to look... Yeah. I used to look really, really orange. And the reason why I didn't use the liquid foundation was because I was so bloody scared of it. Because I remember one day hearing somebody say to their daughter, "You've got gravy lines." What bloody hell's gravy lines? And she explained to her daughter what gravy lines was. And I was always conscious of having these lines not blending it in properly, so I decided to go for the easy option and have powder. So yeah, so there was no liquid foundation, definitely no concealer, didn't even know that existed back then. There was no way on earth I was going to be wearing lipstick because it felt awful, and when I was that young I used to think that lipstick was for tarts, and that's purely because I suppose I was a bit of a tomboy. I wasn't really into girly things like throughout school some of the time, so, or most of the time should I say. So yeah, I used pressed powder. There was no concealer, no liquid foundation, no bronzer. Wouldn't have known what to do with bronzer. And I didn't use blusher because the couple of occasions I did try to put it on with the powder foundation, I chose the wrong colours and I'd look like Aunt Sally. And so instead of experimenting and trying different things out, I just gave up. I just didn't bother. I had big eyebrows and never knew what to do with them, and tweezers scared the living daylights out of me because in my eyes it was just a painful thing to do and I didn't see why anyone would want to do it. So I had the wrong attitude, but you know, you learn as you get older. So I actually only recently, well, about a year ago, started to pull them out. So, item number 2. I thought having blue eyes would mean having blue eyeliner was a really good idea. So, I always used to put some blue eyeliner. If I was wearing makeup, blue eyeliner, I'm going to use this one. This is the new Revolution pen. I used to put blue eyeliner on my waterline, so I'm going to do that. And I can't do it without holding my eyelid down. This isn't as dark as some others, so I'm having to kind of go over it a bit. And then we need to twist it up and just do the other side. I know I'm sitting with my back to you guys, but I find it so much easier not looking into the camera and looking into the mirror. So I'll just do this one and then I'll turn around and show you. So you can see the blue eyeliner, and I used to think that that would set my eyes off, so that was the reason for doing the blue eyeliner. And that wouldn't have been an expensive one. I never had expensive makeup. I don't think anyone young does really. But youngsters these days have got it good, because the Revolution stuff these days seems to be really good. Anyway, so the last item, and yes, it was the last item, the only other thing I would apply was blue mascara. Yep, you got it, blue mascara. It was blue eyeliner and blue mascara. So yeah, I've got a collection. No, it's not collection, it's Avon Colour Trend. Now this I've had for a little while, and I did have a little bit of a look. It needs to go in the bin, it's quite dry, but I'm gonna have a quick go, see if I can get anything to come off on my lashes very quickly before it goes in the bin. Because I wasn't really going to go out of my way to buy a brand new tube just for one video. And I don't actually wear blue mascara anymore, I wear black. So I'm just going to give this a go. Yeah, I used to live with, I'm hiding some giveaway bits underneath here. Wow, let's have a go. Working with dry is going to make it really clumpy. But you kind of get the gist of what I looked like. Terrible, really, but you know. This is getting very clumpy, guys. Oh. This is dreadful, and I've got a bit on my under eye now as well. Sorry I can't talk when I'm doing that, because let's have a look, see if I've got a wipe. I'm not very good at talking while I pull the typical makeup faces when I'm applying makeup. Right, here you go. That was the extent of my makeup. When? What? When I was doing the mascara? When I was doing... What? Can you see me in the mirror here? Yeah. If I was to sit there... Can we... I was hoping that you'd be able to watch me in the mirror, but I think now I've done it, if I'd have sat a bit further away from this mirror, you'd been able to see me in this big one, so that's going to be easier. They're in boxes. Actually, confession, right? We'll call... As soon as this video is a little bit short. So that was my school makeup look. Thank you for the tag. Thank you to the lovely Joanne. I hope it didn't disappoint. It was only a few items going on my face, purely because that's all I did do, and it is all I really bothered with until... So yeah, this is how I would have looked at school without the clips. I had a straight parting. It was just a really straight parting. Look like an Ewok, look, with my ear hanging out. Yeah, so I had very straight parting, and I had big hoops in my ears most of the time, and then if I put makeup on, my face looked a different shade to the rest of me, like darker with the foundation I put on, and then I'd have blue mascara and blue eyeliner. So in terms of the giveaway, I'm going to be doing a video very soon. Confession, I actually took the giveaway prize downstairs a few days ago to film a giveaway video, and I walked into a door frame with this giveaway prize. So I've had to buy something else and wait for it to come in, and I think people are going to be maybe more excited than the previous item. Not that it matters a great deal, but it, you know, it does to me, that celebrating how well we've done with everybody, for me it's about sharing our appreciation and thanking people. The thing is, if I could, I'd give the same to every last subscriber, but we can't afford that, definitely not. So it's just nice to give something back, because we do really appreciate all the support we get. I'm sitting here spinning on my chair, aren't I? You're probably spinning with me. Yeah, we really appreciate every last one of you so much, and I could never have imagined, I mean, a lot of people may think it's a bit daft, but I could never have imagined getting to 100. So next up, I will be taking this beautiful, lovely mess off. I'm not keeping that on, no chance. And that mascara's going straight in the bin. I'm going to be taking this mess off, and I shall be catching up with you all with a Monday makeover. Now, before I go quickly, I know there's only a couple of you, but do either of you have a preference? Would you like to see me doing it live, or would you like to see it as a video? What do we think would be preferable? Gorgeous. Have you been to Specsavers recently? No chance. Oh God. I looked gorgeous the other day when I did the Monday makeover by Tarte, but bloody video disappeared. Actually, I've got a lot of makeup I could review if people are interested. I could never have guessed you was going to say that. Typical, eh? Now I feel a bit embarrassed. My 2-year appointment's up in July, August time as well. Not looking forward to it. I don't wear my glasses, and I know I should, but... So, would you like to see me do your makeup live? Or shall I do a video? I don't want to bore people, keep coming back with lots of live videos. What do we think, guys? Ooh. Look forward to seeing them. Yeah, the issue with it is that I think I sat too close to the camera. Like, realistically, I should have sat a bit further back so that you could see me in the mirror, but yeah. Okay. Right, well maybe I shall crack on and do this video so that you can see. Right. If you have any other ideas of get ready me with me videos I can do, because what I've only got 4 to do with Nikki's video, and I think once I've had the taste for it I'll probably quite enjoy doing it. So yeah, if you have any ideas let me know. Right, so I'm going to love you and leave you all. I have another video to get on with, and I'm looking forward to showing you what a mess I make this time, because surely I can't do a good job twice. But you never know. So I'll see you all again soon. Thank you for watching. Oh, you spotted my Josiah's plays. You want to see me do this one? We've got a Laura Lee one there. At the back there, along the mirror. I've got my lovely Primark ones there, if you noticed. And this, I've still got to play with this shit actually. I waited so long for this one to come to the UK, and I'm so thrilled to finally have it. Because when it was first released, I thought I'd bought it, and when it arrived, it was the wrong bloody colours, because I'd bought the Just Peachy one and not the light one. So I'm yet to play with that. So yeah, I could do a video on the Juvia's Place one. I don't think it's the same one as yours though, Jean. Yeah, it's pretty. I'll show you very quickly before I disappear and do my video. I'll show you really quick. It's very pretty. It's this one. There we go. So it has, that's why I've got, yeah, that. If you bear with me, Nikki. I can't see it in there. When I've got a moment, I'll dig out, I'll dig it out. But what happened is I bought the Just Peachy one from America, thinking I'd bought this one, and it arrived and it's like, oh no, I paid all that customs and it's the wrong one. I thought I'd bought, I mean, it is really nice, but the colours were so much darker than I expected, probably because I bought the wrong one. So I decided I didn't really fancy paying out all those customs again. So I waited for this to come to Debenhams. So I'm yet to play with this one yet. So there you go, yeah. I have got some to play with yet. Actually, I don't know if anyone else has got this one, but this one's going to be fun. Does anyone have this? Do either of you have this one? The new 10-year, is that what it's called? 10-year anniversary. I don't know if it's actually got a name or if that's what it's called. But maybe I should wait to see if there's someone else that wants to do a video of that one. Or if anyone would like to see me play with it, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? I'm a bit fussy about how that top looks. Yeah, it is the new one. I'll show you. Yeah. Well, I say it's new. I don't know how long it's been out, but I've had it for a little while. This one. Is it what you thought it was? This. I'll open it. This. Well, look, you can see my lovely flamingo bedding. Was that what you thought it was? Yes, I bought the tattoo eyeliner as well at the same time. I didn't buy the full collection because I couldn't afford to do that, but you want to see me play with it? Oh, okay. Alright, well maybe I'll do that one soon then. Right, so that's 2 requests, that's good. I'm quite happy because it means it keeps me busy. I can't remember what shade the lipstick is. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was gold, wasn't it? But is it a matte or is it a metallic? Sorry, girls, I've got to have a drink. Funny you should say that, Jean. Me and Daisy have just been talking about you while I was in the bath. She was talking about a friend that's dyed their hair and how it doesn't match her eyebrows. And I said, Kat Von D has just brought out some bright colour pomades. I said, actually, Porcelain wears a pink eyebrow now because of her pink hair, or she did, because she dyed her hair again. I don't know if she's pink again now, but she dyed it purpley blue and didn't like it. But I said, actually, that pink one would probably suit Jean. So literally, only hour ago, I was talking about you wearing one. Yeah, that's where I bought the palette from. I bought it from Debenhams. Debenhams is where I buy everything because all the points racking up. I find if you stick with certain shops that have a loyalty scheme, then you get all the points and it helps with Christmas or buying other things. So some of the items I buy, I don't spend as much as people think because I tend to have points. Because we're a large family, they do add up quite quickly. So that's my secret. I use points that I've accrued and I wait for the days where they have the percentage off. It's a bit crafty, I know, but you've got to do it, haven't you? It's a good idea, it really is. It was really helpful. Right, guys. I wasn't meant to be sat here chatting. A bit naughty of me, really. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Not that there was much of it, not much makeup. I hope Joanne enjoys watching it. Big shout out to Joanne. I'm really glad of being tagged. Bye, Jean. I'm just wrapping up now and saying goodbye anyway. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, thank you, Joanne, for tagging me. Yeah, I did enjoy it, even though it was a bit short and sweet. Oh, you and me both, Nikki. I thought it was the Nikki and Laura show, isn't it? The problem is because I don't see people often. When someone shows that interest talking to me, I'm quite happy to just sit and chat. So I think really, if I was to have done your eyeshadow, it might just have been me and you and chatting for ages, and I probably wouldn't get much done. So maybe it's best to do a video. We can chat anytime. So I think the issue with face-to-face calls is that I do talk a bit, and I think it's perhaps best that I send Skype messages. Yeah. Yeah, you can tell me later on what I've done right and wrong in the where I've gone wrong with my eyeshadow and what I could have done to improve it to make it better, you know, more like yours, I suppose. You can critique and show me where I'm going wrong. So I'll speak to you later, Nikki. It's a date. Really? Well, I'm definitely not perfect, I can promise you that. Some days I do alright, and then other days I take a look in the mirror and I think, oh my god, how I did that. I think the biggest issue I have with makeup, Nikki, is I've got it all up here. It's just putting it all into practice. Right, we'll have a giggle. I'm going to make this video. But what I think I'm going to do is exactly what I was just doing, is sit further back, and I'm going to... Because I've tried to put my camera on my dressing table and it just doesn't work out. So the best thing I can do is have the camera sort of next to me aimed at the mirror, so you look watching me in the mirror, if that makes sense. So I might bring it closer to the dressing table, so the camera's next to me but facing the mirror. I think that's going to be the best way, because otherwise, like this video, although I sat further back, I'm constantly turning, and I don't like sitting with my back to people. I like people to be able to see what I'm doing. So I think that's going to be the way I record this one. I hope I do you proud. I hope you enjoy the video when it goes up. It's probably going to be a really long video because I'm not the quickest, really. I don't know how I'm going to do in this 10-minute makeup challenge that I've been asked if I'd like to take part in. But we'll see. That'll be for another day, because two makeup ones in one day I think is probably enough. So, as I keep saying, I'm going to love you and leave you, and I'll chat to you later. Hope I impress, hope I do well, hope I do you proud. And huge thank you to Joanne. Thank you very much for helping me to get on top of doing a get ready with me. Yeah. Okay then, Nikki, I'll see you again really, really soon, and I'll speak to you later on. I look forward to it. Take care. Bye. Are you waving back?